And
Fantastic. Thank
this
you.
is why it's so important to donate, because we are fighting for this. This is really, we are down to whatever we can do now. It because this has been kind of an immovable force, this whole bill. Um, so we're having to try and manage the damage of it now, aren't we?
And as
So
Michael Charles said, this is a £250,000 case. This is the reality.
yes,
But we need to get these stages happening. And as you got it straight off the press, you've got the dates. That's literally, he's reviewing the draft grounds tomorrow. Proceedings will have to be out within a week Tuesday. So you've had it straight from the solicitor's mouth. It
yeah,
is happening really soon. Once
yeah.
those proceedings start, the costs start racking up very, 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 very quickly. So it's really good to see that the crowdfunder has increased a little bit since we started today a little bit, but it
Yeah,
hasn't
yeah,
increased since we've been
yeah. We've
talking in the
had
last
we've had
hour.
another £20 donation. Thank you very much to Amy, who donated an extra £20. So please keep them
Amazing.
coming. Keep them coming.
And the other bit is, Phil, if you've got a story that needs saying, when you put the
mm,
comment, you can be anonymous. Put your story in there. We've got the stories in there. Well, somebody gave what they'd won when because of the LA's poor treatment to them, to that, and they've written in the comment about how their family was treated, how their child's education was not appropriate. So add your story when you donate as well, because then we've got a really good public record of it's not just them, it's all of us as parents that you failed, and you who failed us should not be given the right to override us. So
and
we've
it
got the
is,
individual crowd justice bit, people can share and yeah, can share too and put money in. So we've gone a whole £100 in the 2.5 hours
yeah,
since we started. So we have raised £100, which is fantastic. The other bit is, as well as putting into Hear Yourself, sharing it, is set up your own fundraiser. Now, I know Jade, who's sort of lurking in the background still, is planning on setting up some local fundraisers to her. In addition, they're watching on Facebook Live in the Fix the Children's Wellbeing and Schools Act page. Rachel from Send Allies Shropshire has been supporting others to set up small fundraisers, but has also set up what started to be a small thing into now what's called Country Fest. And she's been doing that alongside, I think it's Nicola from Individual Pathways Shropshire. So I'll just tell you a bit about the thing that started as just like we might do a bake sale and a raffle locally, and has now turned into a massive big country festival, which I'm popping along to, and Sarah's popping along to as well. So to try and encourage that.
oh, but we
And
need the date and all of that event, don't we?
yeah, yes. But
And
let me read what Rachel said,
okay,
and any information like that. Rachel's quite happy to pop it in the thing. So Rachel, if you can put the dates of Country Fest and stuff in the Facebook live page, and then I can then remind people. So they've called it Country Fest. So Country Fest was created for two important reasons. So this is a speech Rachel sent across to me. Firstly, we're raising funds for Individual Pathways Shropshire, which is their new volunteer-run home education group. They meet weekly to provide opportunities for children and young people to learn, socialise, and simply be themselves in an environment where they are understood. As a new group, every penny they raise goes straight back into creating more opportunities, resources, and activities for the families who need us. Secondly, they're raising money for this Crowd Justice Fund because many of us have lived experience of the SEND system. We know the emotional, financial, and personal toll it takes on families. We also know that if nobody stands up and challenges what they believe isn't right, nothing will ever change. We have to try, because if we don't, we'll never know what difference we could have made. So the judicial review, as we've said, is about asking the courts to consider important legal questions about the CWS Act and whether aspects of it are compatible with existing legal protections, including those under the HRA and Equality Act. We believe those questions deserve to be properly tested. Every pound really does matter, whether it helps fund another activity for their group or supports the legal challenge. Every donation makes a difference. Rachel's not going to pretend that organising Country Fest has been easy. Anyone who knows Rachel knows her ADHD brain never stops and ideas seem to arrive all at once. There have definitely been moments of chaos, but every step has been worth it. their hope is that on the 23rd of August, so that's when it is, the 23rd of August, families will come together for a fantastic day out, making lasting memories and enjoying everything Country Fest has to offer. They'd love to see as many people as possible getting involved, whether it's entering their fun dog show classes. So this is what I said. It started as just going to be a tiny thing. This is what it's turned into. They've got fun dog show classes. They've got a hobby horse competition. They've got a raffle. They've got meeting Casper the Unicorn, or simply just coming for the atmosphere. Every person who attends is helping to support both causes, so the local cause and this legal challenge. And obviously they can't wait to welcome us. And they're really excited. Oh, that's nice. They're really excited to meet me, meet Sarah, but they've also got the Autism Dadcast going, and Casper Unicorn is joining them. And Casper can't wait to hear everyone's wishes. I'm going to have to look up who Casper
that
is.
sounds good. Is it, what is it called? What is the name of the event?
Country Fest.
Country Fest. And where is that going to be held? Is it in Shropshire?
Yes.
Okay.
And so they're really, really encouraging others to organise fundraising events of their own. It doesn't have to be something huge. A coffee morning, a raffle, a sponsored challenge. So I know they're talking about sponsored walks, and I know Rachel's done a little pack for people who want to set up little sponsorship bits, or just a local community event. It can all make the real difference. And if you're thinking about organising something, Rachel is more than happy to help where she can, whether that's helping you contacting businesses for raffle prizes, helping you seek sponsorship, helping you designing posters, or just like sharing ideas. Because together we're all stronger, and together we can say enough is enough. Together we can create better opportunities for children and families while standing up for what we believe is right. At Country Fest, they also have some incredible raffle prizes waiting to be won. And these are things that Rachel, just through organising this, has been able to secure. It includes a 2-night stay in an underground glamping burrow in the Lake District, which was a complete donation alongside many other fantastic prizes. So again, when you reach out, sometimes it might not be money, but if you get that fantastic prize, people will put their hands in their pockets for the raffle tickets. And again, that brings everything together.
Yeah.
And yeah, businesses near and far have really got behind Country Fest. So their generosity has been really incredible. They've donated raffle prizes. They've sponsored classes because they've got like the horse bits and the dog bits. They provided services. They're spreading the word. And obviously, you can't do anything without support. They're really grateful to every single business that's chosen to stand alongside them. You can follow the page Country Fest, Individual Pathways,
Yes,
Shropshire.
do they have okay, I want to see if we can find the link to that.
Yeah.
What is it called?
Country Fest, run by Individual Pathways, Shropshire. Invite all your friends and family and come along on the 23rd of August, whether you're buying a raffle ticket, enjoying the dog show, taking part in the hobby horse competition, sponsoring, volunteering, or simply sharing, you make a difference. Every share, every raffle ticket bought, and every pound raised in there one helps support the local families through the Individual Pathway Shropshire and contributes to ensuring these important legal questions can be answered by the court.
I'll put the link in because this sounds like a great event. Shropshire's not too far from me, so maybe I'll also see if I can pop along. But I'll put that
so
link
Rachel, it's like thanking everyone for believing in them and what they're trying to achieve, and obviously they hope to see us at Country Fest. But as she said, Rachel is, and she's got a WhatsApp group with some other local organisers for other areas in the country who have started little things like little local fates. And I know some people are looking at in a community hall together and things like that. So Rachel's happy for you to set up your own, and that model works fantastically. So they're doing a 50-50 split, half to help their local organisation do well, and then half to say, do you know what, we still need to support this legal challenge. And when they put the money in on the crowd justice bit in the comment, they would put this was raised at Country Fest 2026. So then also everyone who goes to the crowdfunder page, they can see your organisation, so they know that as a group you're standing together. And that's important from several things. One, we need the coin, we need the money. So we need the money, we need the coin. Really important.
This is a
Two, it helps build up community. 3, it raises awareness so people get a positive side of your story, your organisation, but also raises awareness of this Children's Wellbeing and Schools Act and how it will impact their family, because they may be completely unaware. And on top of that, it lets the DfE and the government know, because if we've got all these organisations, a load of different organisations donating money, whether it be £10 from a lemonade stall by your child out the front, or it be £200 from a big raffle, if it keeps saying that this is from this place, Shropshire, this place, Peckham, this place, Manchester, it makes the DfE go, hang on a second, they've got, it's not just people standing together now. The power of many is getting bigger and bigger. We've got individuals, now we've got groups, now we've got organizations, now they're getting support. Now, if they're getting support, they'll be able to then keep challenging us. And the ultimate bit is, we know the end game, we're going to need around 250,000, but we don't need that amount now, but we do need to get nearer that 50,000. So if we could have 10 country fests effectively throughout this summer. Sorry, Rachel, I know you told me it's like finding volunteers is the hard bit. But it should be amazing, and we should then start hitting those targets to actually be able to get this money together.
But the thing is that this is not the other thing is for the government, basically, if they see a lot of money being raised, they know that there are people who are committed to fighting. And if they know that people are ready to take them on with the pot of money behind it, that also sends a message into how far they can extend into this sort of privacy of our lives and into our rights. So I think it is really, really important that we demonstrate, not just with our words, but with our pockets, that we are committed to pushing back. I did see Michelle has asked on the comments, anything we could make to support the legal fundraiser now. That's a very big open question. You could make cakes.
No, but I don't. When you came to the last protest, the magical homemade tiaras and homemade sunglasses.
Oh, is that why she's asking? Because she's the 3D printing lady.
Teenage children. It's their family bits.
Oh.
So, do you know what? We could set up a sale bit. If you work out the costs of things, I've got a bit more time coming up. We could add a way of selling those, but work out the actual costs, because I know you got all the filament and stuff. And then we could maybe try and work out doing sort of like an online, almost like an online shop to support it. Obviously, we just need to make sure that you're not that you're not too in the red, because you've donated loads and loads of stuff so far. But I think we can definitely come up with something. And I think, if people have got ideas of what might be a really nice thing to be created, that sort of stands for this power of many, let's all join together, that would be amazing. And yes, Michelle, we will definitely talk and we'll sort something out.
Well, I've actually just had an idea, because I run the Learn Free conference every year, and this year we had an inspirational fridge magnet which says you can change the story, and I had some left over, and I have put them on the website for sale. I'm going to just share that here. So these are for sale for £4.50 for a magnet. That's what they look like over there. You can change the story. It's got the starfish on it. So I will commit to sending. Well, I do need some to keep the Learn Free bank account in the black, but anything I can split those profits, so that some of that goes to the legal challenge as well. So if you want to purchase one of those fridge magnets, it's on the website learnfree.org.uk, and those are available for sale for £4.50, including postage, by the way. So do go and have a look, and consider maybe buying those, because then I will share the proceeds with this legal challenge. But yeah, I can certainly see, with the 3D printing, Michelle, I think that's you guys. There's so many amazing things people can make, and that might actually have something of a message, but maybe also be useful as well, that people will actually be interested in. So that's certainly opened up some ideas for me. As I see Deborah's shared about Simon Squibb. I'm not quite sure what that video is about. I can't go and have a look right now, but I know we are also in touch with Simon as well. Some of us are in contact with him. So and I know that there's a chance he might help as well. But
which page is the Simon Squibb thing on, just so I can see if I can have a look?
Is under I think it might be on the Alliance page.
Okay.
I'm not sure if it's on the Alliance page or the where that's been shared. Sorry, I'll try and find it for you.
That's fine. I'll find it. I'll find it.
Yeah. So but the thing is we can get really creative. As I said, you could think of doing car washing. You could maybe your children want to help the neighbors for a fee to do little odd jobs during the summer break. We suggested bake sales. You could have your whole home ed group get together and maybe sell hot dogs, or just get creative and think of what can you do, because when we come together, there's a slogan, the power of many. The power of many. You don't have to do this alone, and you don't need to feel like you're the only one who's responsible. Get your groups going, let them know what the plan is. If they're not sure what the legal challenge is about, they can watch this video as well to hopefully understand that a bit better.